talk to you. So first up, we have Jason from Cal State University with a question.
Hi, can you hear me? Hi, Simon. This is Jason. Can you hear me? Yes, I'm going to sit. Can you hear me this way? Okay, good. I didn't have a speaker. How are you? Awesome. Good. Thank you for speaking with us today. Thank you. Good. Well, I guess my first question would be, well, it's kind of a two-parter. Is you work on the script, so I was wondering who else worked on the script with you, and why you chose to tell her story, Florence. Did you say that I've worked on the script? Yeah. Oh, you mean for Florence? Yes. Oh, I didn't work on the script. I'm not sure if I appreciate the, Well, I'm informed then. I'm going to get a second try at this one then, because I also know you played the concert pianist. I was wondering if you had any previous experience with the piano, and if you're really playing the piano in the movie. Yes, I am, well, both. Yes to both. I played the piano for, since I was about 10, so I was really kind of focused on that as a career. I wanted to play jazz, and I played in rock bands, and then around 16 or so, just sort of switched and decided that I had to be an actor. So I had never done anything in the classical or opera field, and because it was sort of uncool enough just to be in the jazz band, I didn't need to go into the opera scene, the crazy scene of cool opera kids. So I ended up, basically playing for fun, and got to sit down with Stephen Frears, and he really wanted a piano player he wanted an actor who could play all this stuff. And I kind of lied a little. I mean, I thought maybe at least I can put my hands where they need them, but he was focused. He was obsessed with this idea. So I said, okay, I'm a classically trained pianist, and I kind of had to learn it all in a few months. It was intense. So it's me playing the movie. It's me playing live. Actually, Meryl and I are doing all of that stuff as you see it, and that created this sort of a unique, technically kind of difficult thing, but it creates a very electric sort of aliveness. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, next up we have Juliana from University of Southern California.
Okay.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. My question is, what was a memorable moment from working on set? So something you've never done before, or that you had to learn, or something that was funny that happened?
Well, it's hard to sort of forget anything from what happened, because it was such a monumental thing to be working alongside all of these incredible people. I think that the way we began the whole process was by going to Abbey Road and recording basically an album of opera music. So me and Meryl went into the same studios that the Beatles recorded all of their albums in, and we kind of just, desecrated the place, because we were sort of, she plays this atrocious singer, and we're kind of butchering all of these great pieces of music. So I'd say starting off, looking up and seeing, Meryl in this studio where I've seen these pictures my whole life of the Beatles recording, and knowing that I'm there doing that, it was definitely, kind of a collision of all these dreams that I've had, growing up.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
All right, and next we have David from New York University.
Hi, Simon. How are you?
Good. How's it going?
Good. I'm a big fan. So my question for you is, having to play a character who's actually a real life person, how do you prepare yourself for a role like that, and especially the time period that you're playing this character in?
Well, the script was so vivid that I felt like I had everything I needed just looking at the script, but I obviously wanted to make sure I was, gonna portray this guy in all the sort of glory that he deserved to be.
portrayed. And so I did as much research as I could specifically on him, which there just wasn't a tremendous amount of information. So I had to, about any of these people. So it was, there were little insights that kind of helped that were in the script, but then it just became about the world, I guess, that he lived in, and the 40s in New York, and most likely he was gay. And so I read a biography on Cole Porter, and because it seemed to be very closely linked, and I had to get just very familiar with all the music and learn how to play all the music, which was another great, insight into him. And it honestly comes from the script and then some sort of, I don't know, maybe divine inspiration, that sounds a little bit too lofty, but just something that I saw it clearly in my head, and then I kind of had to make sure it all synced up with who he was. But in some ways it's very freeing when there's not too much information or they're not too iconic a character, because you can take some liberties. But yeah.
Thank you so much.
New York University. I went to New York University.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
I went to NYU. I was